What do elite firms do differently, Robert?
Good question. First of all, they cut through the noise. These cycles that we talked about, they understand that. And what they do is they put a lot of time behind their brand and the discipline that it takes to execute on that brand. We've seen them. And time, year after year, they're leaders in both the sales end of real estate and on the finance side of real estate, on the commercial side of the equation and on the residential side of the equation. And what they do is they execute. They cut out the noise. They don't run to what's new and exciting. They stick to their business plan. They adapt change and they evolve. And you know what? They're successful for it. I think revenue is a team sport. If you have 80% of your revenue coming in from one loan officer or one source, I don't care if it's a person or a company, you're in trouble. Because what happens if all of a sudden that source dries up, gets sold, decides to move to another company? So revenue is a team sport. And revenue isn't the same thing as just commissions, as closing. Revenue is revenue. Revenue is funds, top end, gross income that's coming into the company. How is that managed? That's managed by going out there and selling the products that that company has. It's a combination of all the different mortgage programs and financing solutions that a particular lender has, and being able to leverage those resources within the company by the particular originator or loan officer that we're working with, and understanding the culture. Bank of America and Wells Fargo, two of the best at this. Across their platforms, they do a great job at top-line revenue within their mortgage industries, and they have, I think, set themselves apart.
Standards, are they enforced or are they optional?
They're essential. Standards are absolutely essential. I don't see how you can run a company dealing with one of the most important decisions that, I don't care if it's a residential or commercial financing request, is to that individual. To a person who's buying their home, it's usually their largest asset. And on the commercial side, it can affect the whole portfolio of real estate. Because if all of a sudden the financing on one particular building starts to affect other assets because of caveats within that financing and problems that it causes the sponsor, it could be a problem. You know, it's non-negotiable.